bad little bunny. I'm a bad little bunny. She a bad little bunny. She's a freak, lots of money.
There we go. Also, hey, Mello. And also... Hi, Mello. Woo! So I finally slept about enough. I think over the last couple days I've gotten close to, actually about just about enough sleep. But for some reason, right after the 21-hour stream, I only ended up sleeping for about 4 or 5 hours. But then last night I think I slept for like 10 or 12, so maybe I'm close to being sort of caught up. But I definitely ended up starting a bit later today cuz I wanted to go back through the stream and clip things and all that sort of stuff, right? Which with stream markers, generally it'd be like I could probably get that done in like 30 minutes or an hour, even with a very long stream like the last one, by just jumping to the stream markers and clipping things there and all that. But because of both the hype of finishing 6.0 and how like amped up I was the whole time going through, especially the last few hours and all that, as well as being real sleepy after streaming that freaking long in a single stream, I couldn't shake the feeling that I probably missed a few like stream markers here and there, right? Like I probably forgot to put down stream markers in certain places. And it wasn't as much as I thought, but there definitely were. There definitely were sections of the stream that I watched through and then put some clips here and there with things that I completely missed putting down stream markers on in the moment. So I am glad I did. I didn't watch the whole thing. There's no way I did that. I wasn't going to go back through a 21-hour stream like for 21 hours. But I think I spent a good portion of today, probably like 8 or 10 hours today, sort of skimming through it and just like skipping 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, just sort of trying to catch the interesting bits and all that. So it definitely took a little longer for me to actually get to my stream today. But I'm feeling good. I've only got oh, 6 more days to do this. Okay. So I didn't have to do this one as aggressively as I thought. But still, it's already past the first. I should go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and turn the volume back up. I had that turned down for some reason or other when I was playing off stream. But I'm here. It's New Year's. Time for me to go pull a fortune and run a couple of quick quests, pick up whatever the New Year's has to offer me. And today might be a bit of a shorter stream. After I'm done with Heavensturn, I may just want to stop. If it lasts like an hour or more. If it's real quick, then definitely not. If not, I might go do a couple basic side things. Nothing huge, but maybe I'll go finish unlocking the what the hell were those quests called? Expert deliveries or whatever in the Crystalline Mean? Or something like that if I finish Heavensturn really quick. Anyway, let me go ahead and hop over. And audio look good-ish, but why is the game audio not coming through? Do I just need to bring this up? Will that fix it? Or do I need to reset it? I don't know why it's been having problems with that lately. Yeah, see, the game audio is not coming through there either. Alright, let me double check. Just make sure it's going to the right place. Are they really forcing me to, like, reset the fucking app settings over and over again? Yeah, for some reason they're forcing me to do that. Maybe it's the game capture card that's now been added to my whole list and it's messing with things. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be good for today. I was trying to look for a decent glam for today. Couldn't really find anything all that amazing, so I just went with Squall for today. Just very simple, basic. Something that I enjoy, something that looks pretty good. And something that I could use on my bard. Also, I still have Vana following me around. So many little things. Let's see. There are a couple of other things I wanted to... What were they? Let me look at my list. Oh, yes, the, there. These level 89 armors with the locks on them, right? I remember in the last stream, I was like, why are they level locked? I'm level 90, or I'm getting through Endwalker. Why are they still level locked? I believe these ones are locked behind role quests, actually. I think I need to finish the role quest, and that will unlock the armor so that its eye level and all that can scale up to where I am. I believe so. Not positive of that, actually. But yeah, I think that's it. What else? Oh, yes. While I was off stream, I went ahead and started gathering the ether currents. The ones that are just sitting around, obviously, not the quest ones. I'll do those on stream at some point. I only got partway through, though. I still need to go through Elpis and Ultima Thule to get the rest. But luckily, once I'm done with, like, streaming, when I'm off stream, I can just go back in with my gatherers at 90 and sneak and no enemies bother me, and I can just go around taking my time gathering them all. I feel like Elpis and Ultima Thule are going to be a bit of a bitch getting the ether currents there, though, since they're such, like, disconnected islands. It's going to be a lot of, like, wait, what level do I need to be on to get them? Which will probably be a bit annoying. But at some point, I'll need to go back through and do the quests so I can get the last ether currents, which will probably be pretty soon, because I want to be able to fly in those areas before long. I don't want to have to venture around in them slowly and tediously for too long. Oh yeah, there's one other thing I want to check out in the Unending Journey. In the book, watching a couple of cutscenes here and there. To see, like, variations on them. When we get done with Heavensturn, probably I'll do it today. But for now... Box of Fortune. Okay, then. Great fortune in your future. Greetings, sir. From your bearing, I gather you are an adventurer. If so, there is a matter I would discuss with you. But where are my manners? I am the Usagi Bugyo, a member of a delegation hailing from Hingashi, a nation in the far east. Each year we travel across the seas to share our tradition of Heavensturn with the peoples of Eosia. In this realm, it is held that the gods raise up one amongst their number each year to serve as a herald of good fortune. The far east, however, 'tis not a god, but one of the 12 noble beasts that is chosen. Yes, and this year it's the Benui. Previous Heavensturn celebrations were gifted participants kabuto fashioned after the presiding beast. But this year, we have an even greater reward. An entire set of armor. Holy shit, they're giving you an entire set of armor? I did not know that. That is interesting to me. Lest you wonder, I am wearing the very prize we offer. Magnificent, is it not? Surely you wish to claim a set for yourself. Sure. Give me a whole samurai set of bunny armor. If you do, I encourage you to speak with the Obi Kujishi. standing near the Tempest Gate. He is a member of our delegation, and would be honored to present you with the Oma. You need but heed his request. I don't even know how I'm supposed to voice this dude. With the weird little, like, French-ish trill kind of thing that I do with bunnies. Or weird Japanese-ish whatever. Greetings, friend. I take it you have spoken with my associate, Yosagi Bugyo, and are willing to lend your assistance. I don't know. Somewhere in between, maybe. To make it even more messed up sounding. Before I make any request of you, may I ask if you are at all familiar with the word omikuji? As a matter of fact, I am. Why, yes, sir. I am a weeb. Thank you for asking. Truly. To know omikuji, you must be familiar with the culture of the Far East indeed. That being so, I will keep my explanation of it brief. A form of fortune-telling, omikuji may be translated as sacred lots in your tongue. One receives a lot at random, and with it a message from the divine upon a piece of parchment. The message contains principles that describe what will bring one fortune or misfortune. By taking these principles to heart, one will be visited with happiness. Omikuji are an indispensable part of the Heavensturn celebration in the Far East, and I am honored for the opportunity to share this tradition with the people of Erosia. Alas, perhaps due to a lack of familiarity, but a few souls have stopped to have their fortune told thus far. And this brings me to my request. If you are willing, I ask that you spread word of this auspicious opportunity to your townsfolk. Okie doke. You have my thanks. As a local, I trust you know where to look for potential participants. I look forward to receiving those souls you send my way. I mean, we got a lot of pirates in this town. They'd probably love to have, like, their fortunes told. Speaking of. I'd know the Far Easterners were back. I'd known the Far Easterners were back for Heavensturn, but they're doing fortune-telling as well as time, you say? These fortunes, they say anything about relationships? You know, between man and woman? Unfortunately, you're hung up on the idea of between a man and a woman. Because you kind of have the perfect one just standing right next to you waiting for you, but you're blind to that. Just curious is all. Don't get any strange ideas. Kind of had the perfect partner standing right next to you for years and years, just waiting for you to see her. Oh? Who here wants it? The Storm Lieutenant? I've seen my fair share of Heavensturn celebrations. Can't say I've heard of this Omikuji business before. Does sound interesting though. When my shift ends, I'll head over with some comrades. Might make a nice diversion, and I'll take the opportunity to welcome the Far Eastern delegation on behalf of the Maelstrom. Are they downstairs? I think they're downstairs. Let me check. Nope, nope, they're still upstairs. Then where are they? Further up here, maybe? Culinarian or Marauders, perhaps? Oh, there's someone in the drowning wench. Oh no, there's 2 people probably in the drowning wench. Because it looks like that's the only place left. Alright. Ah, her. Oh, Eastern fortune telling, you say? No wager some of our patrons would be keen? Fortune favors the bold, after all. Most you don't want for audacity, sense be damned. I'll nudge a few customers your way while taking orders. It's the least I can do in return for the extra business we get thanks to Heavensturn. Fortified. Traditional test of luck for the new year. Consider me intrigued. As proud chaperones of the Moonfire Fair, we have a responsibility to learn what we can from other festivals. The idea of entrusting one's fortune to chance is a bit too superstitious for my liking. But I'm certainly curious. We'll be sure to let our colleagues in the Adventurers Guild know about it. Alright, brought a couple people to you. Now give me my fortune and a set of armor I'm probably never gonna wear. I mean, I'm looking at it on the Usagi Bugyo, and honestly, it's not really all that much my style. Not terrible. Maybe I'll do some samurai stuff down the line that it would actually look good on, but I'll have to see what it looks like on me. You have finished spreading word of the Omikuji. My heartfelt thanks. I dare say we can expect some participants to appear soon. Please stay and observe the proceedings. It seems like a very, very short festival. Although, honestly, the Christmas one was pretty short, too. There was some more side stuff afterwards, but really, at the end of the day, it was pretty short, too. Welcome, one and all. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a time-honored fortune-telling tradition of the Far East, the Omikuji. The process is simple. Begin by shaking yonder box until it dispenses a stick. There will be a number on the stick, which indicates which of these drawers you are to open. Take a piece of paper from that drawer. Upon it, your fortune is written. Once you have read your fortune, you may tie the parchment to the rack yonder. By doing so, good fortune will become better still, whilst misfortune will be cleansed. Alternately, you may also keep the parchment with you to guide you throughout the year. So, who wishes to learn their fortune first? Everyone! Just pulling lots for a random fortune is the kind of thing that a lot of people in Limsa would enjoy, I think. Yes, mine says great fortune. The luckiest you can get. There isn't a single negative thing written on it. I could throw myself wholeheartedly into adventuring this year. Damn it all. Mine says grave misfortune. I'm doomed! Doomed, I tell you! Better tie it off then. The one you're waiting for is on their way. The love of your life will appear. This is all too sudden. I do love that on her fortune it specifically said the one you're waiting for is on their way. Right? Like, I know from their perspective, it's just to, like, they don't know if a guy or a girl is gonna draw the fortune or if they'll be into guys or girls, so better to just be nondescript about it. But I also just love that it said that for her. It's a fine feeling to have others experience and enjoy your culture. Now, what of you, my friend? Would you care to learn your own fortune? Thanks for your help. The first lot will be free of charge. Sure, why not? Oh, is that how people have drawn a couple of lots? Do they pay for the other ones until they get one they like? Then go on. Give the box a good shake. Although, honestly, that's probably how it is in the real world, too. You can probably pay to draw extra lots, because the temples need donations somehow. Good fortune! I got some good fortune. Not the best, but good. To experience exceptional fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure. Embark upon an old journey anew. Further discoveries await. Well, I am finally reaching the end of the story, so I had been meaning to go back and put together, like, static groups for older extremes and savages and things like that. Maybe I should work on that. Relationships. Friendship will bloom, take the lead, and gather comrades. No romance. Looks like they're still not going to turn this game into a dating sim. Oh well. Prosperity. Stay alert to opportunity, and thou shalt make thy fortune. Yeah, actually that makes sense. Got to go down to the market board, see what's selling well, and then pick up the pieces for it and craft it and turn it around and sell it. Conflict. The tiles favor thee. Try thy hand at Maj... Oh, no. That ain't happening. Mahjong is just a little too much for me. Like, it's not impossible to learn, but do I really care to learn Mahjong that much just to play it in a game for MGP that I don't really care about? No, not really. Favor, be bold like unto the destroyer, and all foes shall fall before thee. You see, if I'd pulled this fortune about a week ago, that would have made even more sense, because I finished the MSQ. I guess it's telling me I should be getting into Pandemonium and Aglaya, huh? That should be fun. That being said, I got back into, not super deep diving, but slight deep diving on Greek mythology and stuff like that again, since it's been so long since I've really done much of that. And also a lot of the Endwalker stuff was really harping on it. And I wanted to make sure to see the stuff that I was missing. So I picked up a lot of the things that I was missing. A lot of the interesting stuff. Like all the Hermes connection and Meteon connection. And the fact that Meteon is basically just Pandora. Which I didn't pick up on during the story, because like I said, it's been a while. But during this, I also picked up more of the mythology around Pandemonium. And then also realized some of the past, just in Final Fantasy, around Pandemonium from earlier games. I think it was 3. Yeah, I think Pandemonium was in Final Fantasy 3. And so I already pretty much have ideas about what we can expect from Pandemonium. Given what Pandemonium is both in mythology and in Final Fantasy 3, I pretty much can expect what we're going to find down there. Alright. Unable to review the contents of your fortune after closing this menu, you sure you'd like to proceed. Wait, unable to review the contents? The guy just got finished saying that we could carry this thing around with us. Oh, your character automatically ties it off. If he said you could carry it around with him, they should let you carry it around with you like a key item and sort of review it all throughout the year if you really care to. Not that it matters, but It should be allowed. Allow me to thank you once more. Without your help, these folk may never have discovered Omikuji. Whatever the divine may have in store for you, I pray the coming year will bring you happiness. Seasonal event complete! Is that it? Nope, one more quest. For the Heavensturn armor, but no helm. Oddly enough, I thought he would have the helm with the bunny ears as part of the armor. Huh. Far Eastern Omikujishi appears troubled by what he is seeing. Forgive me, my friend, but might I ask you for another moment of your time? In no small part due to your assistance, many are enjoying their first experience with Omikuji. For some, however, it appears to be a source of stress. Yeah, people are taking the misfortunes way too harsh. These two adventurers, for example, drew opposite results. Great fortune, it says. Can you believe it? That means I have naught to fear. Aye, this is my chance to make it big as an adventurer. They're taking these weird random fortune, like, slips of paper way too seriously. 7 hells? What a dreadful Heavensturn this turned out to be. Grave misfortune. What did I do to deserve such rotten luck? Do not be so disheartened, my friend. Though Omikuji may foretell fortune and misfortune, they also provide us with guidance in our daily lives. A great blessing can become a curse should one view it as a license to act rashly. Similarly, a great curse can become a great blessing should one heed its warning. What you make of your lot depends on you. So you say, but just look at Hildalana. Look how happy she is. Why can't I be like that? Yeah, we'll watch Hildalana go and do something stupid because she thinks she's invincible. My words fail to reach him. Alas, but perhaps yours can. Could you try to rally his spirits? Get up off your ass, you big tough marauder man. Is this really the best you've got? Let's go. Thank you for trying to cheer me up. I appreciate it, truly. But you do not understand the burden I bear. Burden of grave misfortune that weighs heavily on my soul. What an idiot. This is rather more serious than I thought. Please, can you think of any other ways to lift him out of his malaise? Come on, power up, idiot. You're right. Just to give up the fight, and yet... Oh, baby. Tie your great misfortune to the post to try and rid yourself of it and go adventure. Do you feel better, my friend? I see. If I may, what did the Omikuji say in its entirety? As I mentioned, they do not only foretell one's fate, but also provide guidance in one's daily life. Let's confess, I didn't see anything beyond the words grave misfortune. What an idiot. So shocked I was, I thought I ought to have a proper read, I suppose. Let's see here. Just read great misfortune and immediately collapsed. Adventure, thou must think of others before thyself. This is so bad. Prosperity, prepare to lose thy treasured armor. I knew I shouldn't have read the blessed thing. Set of armor is my pride and joy. Worked myself to the bone earning the gil to pay for it, now I'm gonna lose it all. And maybe you'll get yourself a better set that isn't just flashy, but actually good. Come down. Let us read the Omikuji to the end. Look, as the navigator maintaineth her net, So too must thou tend to thy friendships. Let not camaraderie's weave fall into disrepair. Sage advice, would you not agree? Change for the better. There you go. Yes, you're right. Thanks to the two of you for helping me to see sense. Also, you let your friend run off all on her own, headstrong, thinking she's invincible, so you might want to start treasuring your friendships, like, right now, before she gets herself killed. Help. I need help. Mochidaikan, calm down and tell us what ails you. I was preparing for the mochi pounding when a young adventurer, cheerful and fearless, emerged from the city. First I didn't pay her much mind, but then to my horror she ran afoul of a group of enormous fiends. What did I tell you? Monstrosities overwhelmed her in mere moments, and I rushed here as quickly as I could for help. A cheerful and fearless young adventurer. Let me preserve. Could it be Hildelana? How could this be? She was supposed to have great fortune. These are slips of paper, idiot! If you really attribute all your fortune for the year to a random slip of paper, then I've got some fortune cookies to sell you. They're only 1,000 gil a piece. How many do you want? What the fun? Wait. This is a troubling situation. You strike me as an adventurer of considerable prowess. Will you not go after Bodafon and lend your aid if necessary? Yep. Sure. Why not? Thanks. Please follow me. I should probably just teleport. No, actually, that was a pretty good positioning. I didn't realize they'd actually get me this close. Oh no, little ladybug! Oh god, no, what a dangerous enemy! Better take them out now. Seeing these level 1s again after so long is kind of fun. Level 2s. Let me go run some random fates here in Lower Ladocia. Wow, Vodafone. Not bad. Followed me here, did you? We both took a bit of a beating, but I'm pleased to say we're still breathing. Not too bad, buddy. So you get over your stupid fortune cards. I finished the guild's request without issue, but then I got greedy. If Butterfly hadn't arrived when he did, who knows what might have happened. I merely did what any friend would at Lana. I'm just glad I made it in time. I shouldn't have put you through that. Look what's become of your armor. Sorry, Butterfly. It's broken because of me. I actually busted his armor. Don't mention it. Small price for protecting a dear friend, when I'd willingly pay again and again. But this didn't play out exactly as the Omikuji had foretold. Let's return to the city. The one I need to pay the armor as a visit, but we'll look for you afterwards. A relief that neither of them came to lasting harm. Let us head back ourselves. Omikuji Shi will doubtless be eager to hear the tidings. It's interesting hanging out in these really early locations. Like, remember when you would come out here to train on the ladybugs and stuff and go, oh my god, I need to stay away from that level 12 boo-boo. Or God forbid some stupid hunt spawns and you didn't realize it was level 50 and it just one-shots you. Welcome back, my friend. I understand everyone is safe. But what happened out there? My friends, I cannot well express how relieved I am for your preservation. It's because I failed to explain the Omikuji in sufficient detail that you met with danger. I cannot apologize enough. Please don't blame yourself. I'm the one who overestimated my own abilities. Having great fortune doesn't mean that one can act without due care. I realize this now. I realized sooner had I properly read the Omikuji beforehand. Adventure, the way shall open to those who know their limits, it says. There's more. Relationships, thou shalt be blessed with stalwart comrades. And I am. That reminds me. What became of your armor? You wish to have it repaired, I believe. Unfortunately, it was too far gone. The armor told me it would make more sense to have a new one crafted. Not that I have that sort of coin either. In that case, I believe we can be of service. We offer a set of yoroi, armor in your tongue, as a reward to those who have helped to make this Heavensturn celebration better. You have more than earned it. Truly? This sounds too good to be true. Ah, but it is true, my friend. And no more than you deserve. Come now, don't be shy. Take your prize and try it on. I can feel the power flowing through me. Now I need to give up this axe for some decent Hanzo steel. Oh my god. It's magnificent. It's magnificent. To think my Omikuji had grave misfortune. It's also level 1 glam armor, so good luck in battle. And you're a tank, so good luck in battle doubly. Take this as a lesson that, no matter your fortune, you still hold the power to shape your fate. And I believe the yoroi suits you well, if I might add. As you will recall, your fortune cautioned you to put the needs of others before yourself. So you did, by risking your life to save your comrade. That selfless act may well have reversed your grave misfortune. We'll see. Actually, I don't. I don't really understand the workings of Omikuji, but I do know that I'll always have Budafon's back, just as he's always had mine. Now that he has a new set of armor, perhaps we could take to the road together. I can't thank you enough for helping with the many unexpected troubles that occurred this day. I would be honored if you accept a set of yoroi of your own. Furthermore, should you wish to draw Omikuji, you need only say the word. Indeed, I hope to see you many more times before the festivities end. I mean, no. I got decent fortune. I got good fortune. I'm good with that. It's not that it would matter. Even if I pulled great misfortune, I'd just joke about it on Twitter and then go about my business. I'll draw Omikuji for the remainder of the Heavensturn festivities this year by speaking with the Far Eastern Omikujishi. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, y'all. Hoppy New Year. Yeah, I have Windwalker now. I was dead tired by the time I finished last night. I'm lucky I remember anything from the last few hours of that stream. I can't believe I took on Ultimate Thule and the dungeon and the trial as a tank when I was that damn tired and didn't like do horrendously. I missed the LB3 the first time, but that was because I fucked up and had the wrong hotbar up. Oh well. Actually, this ain't terrible. This ain't terrible. I could see myself using this kind of interchangeably with the Amatsu stuff. Actually, I might use this more often. The Amatsu stuff has a bit more white, and the red is a little brighter in it, and I think this actually sort of looks nicer to me. So I might use this for some of my samurai stuff in the future. Other than that, probably not much. Any other quests here? Nope. Nope, that looks like it's everything. And the festival supplier just had junk, right? Some gatherers, food, which isn't really all that strong. Max 19, yeah, that's nothing. Advent cakes, I don't really care about. The crane banner, I don't really care about. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop this off. Is it me or the festival's like getting shorter lately? Even the previous Heavensturns and stuff, I think, were an Allegan melon. Where does this come from? I mean, I want it because I don't have it. It's unobtained, but where does that even come from? I've never even seen the Allegan melon before. And then these, I've already got all that stuff. Don't need any of this stuff. Azuri's just been crafting pixie apple baskets lately. No. Also, I was looking more at, like, the end-game gear stuff now that I'm here. Oh, wait. There you go, Mello. Didn't even notice you were there originally. I've actually been looking at like the end-game gearing guide to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go from now on gear-wise. Right? And so I realized that I should be getting the Tomestones of Causality. I mean, realistically, the end game gear is currently, as long as this is updated to current and I'm not missing something, appears to be the Abyssos stuff, which I assume is Savage Drops. No, not Savage Drops. Well, some of it might be Savage Drops. The weapons might be Savage Drops. But the armor, I suspect, is specifically, like, gather the books or whatever, like you would out of Alexander, right? Gather the whatever resource they give you out of the Savage Pandemonium stuff. And then after you have, like, 8 or whatever of them, trade them in for it. That's all well and good, but I haven't even started Pandemonium, let alone Pandemonium Savage. So I'm really not there. It seems like for me the next step will be Causality and getting myself the Lunar Envoy stuff, I believe. It seems like you can just buy the Lunar Envoy stuff for Tomestones of Causality. You don't really need to do Panda Savage. You don't? Do you pick up the stuff for the Abyssos gear in normal? Unless you want to do Savage in the future. Well, I definitely do want to do Panda Savage. Like, I want to do... Now that I'm at the end game, I want to do a lot more of, like, Extremes, Ultimates, and Savages and things like that. I just need to get, like, a group or just do them on party finders sometimes, but that's a little rough. I'm not going to get any, like, older Extremes, Ultimates, and Savages on party finder often, and it's difficult to, like, set a day aside and be like, I'm just going to join party finder and pray that there's some party finders up. But, so how do you get the Abysso stuff, then? Like, do you mean, like, you don't need the Abysso stuff unless you're going to be trying to do Panda Savage, or do you get the drops from normal? The weapon you do to the newest Panda raid 7 times. Okay, so you get the stuff you need for the Abyssos items just by doing the normal versions of Pandemonium? Huh, alright. But again, I'm not even into Panda yet, so... Right now, the Lunar Envoy stuff seems like it'll be best. Plus, even if they're, you know, higher eye level or... Well, they're not, actually. I've looked at them. The Abyssos and the Lunar Envoy stuff have the same eye level and the same stats. Like, the same level of stats, it seems like. Unless I was missing something when I was looking at the in-game gear. So it won't matter. But even when other higher eye level stuff and other higher, like, best in slot stuff comes along to be better than the Lunar Envoy, getting the causality tomestones is not going to be, like, a wasted time, because the Lunar Envoy stuff looks really cool, so I'm definitely going to want some of that stuff for glam anyway. Okay, I assumed it would be Savage. Because you definitely get stuff out of the normal versions of other raids that give you access to some gear, but you always get something out of, like, the Savage versions of those other raids that seems to get you even better gear. Maybe they just haven't made that, like, full augmented sets of it or something. Actually, maybe that's what it'll be. Like, augmented Abyssos or something like that when it gets to Savage. Anyway. That takes care of... Oh, yeah. I came here to see how they did. They did fine. Don't need experience. Don't need warfare books. Don't need scripts. Well, yeah, the Savage is better, but unless you want best in slot gear, you don't need to do Savage. Okay. Are we up to... Yes. We do have a new set. Oh, yeah. No, I do want tactical abilities. Physical would be useful. Physical. Oh, this is only a tactical by 3. These are physical by 10. Really? That's not enough to break physical? Okay, I guess I'll do it that way then. That's at least 2 of them. Oh, wait. The other reason I was here. I keep dropping in and then forgetting it. Are these? Oh, thank God. These are Armor. Heavensturn. Of course, in order to get the Tomestones of Causality, that means I have to run my roulettes and stuff as a class that's already 90. So I can't, like, level my other classes easily while also getting the Causality Tomestones. Oh, well. I guess that's a way to get the FC started. That seems like a terrible way to get the FC started, though. Offering Gil for signatures. Can leave once it activates. It's like, well, then you're left with an FC with, like, 1 member.
I don't want the place, but the fishy on me. Got a lot of bees, but a sloppy on me. Fishy to be, but I don't know me. Fishy on me, it's a fishy to be.
Also, Vup, were you ever able to get the goals thing to actually show up on your page? Or is it really like some weird beta thing that only shows up on some people's pages? Like, after you set a goal, did it show up on your page? You augment with Savage rewards, otherwise you can just get the normal gear till the upgrade items can be bought with the new 24-man raid coins. Okay. You didn't even have the option. Wait, you didn't have the option to set a goal? Because I thought everyone has the option to set goals. The only thing I think of is if not affiliate, but you're affiliate, so that's not it. I thought everyone had the option to set streamer goals. You have it set, but nothing extra. Okay, you have it set, but it didn't show up on your page. You know what? Let me check something. Manage goals. The goal bar. The browser source. Yeah, there's definitely no option in my manage goals either that says, like, post this on my page or anything. It just has options for, like, if I wanted to create a browser source for a goal bar and, like, put it somewhere on my screen or whatever. Only gives you the option to put it on your browser. Yeah, that's the only one it seems to have in mind as well. Maybe it takes time. Because like I said, I set that goal a while back. I probably set that goal a couple of weeks ago now. And then we saw it on my page. Maybe if in like a couple days or a week or something, it'll just appear on your page. Though I don't know why that wouldn't just be designed like in the programming that it does it automatically when you set it. Okay, let's I'm gonna hop over to Crystarium really quick. Maybe Twitch just hates you. That too. That's always an option as well. Well, obviously Twitch hates you. Twitch hates streamers. We've clarified that. But do I have a bunch of shit that I don't need? Yes, I do. Okay. And no, hold on to it. No, don't hold on to it. Gotta stop doing the hot tub streams, I guess. Oh, God. Yeah, maybe I should stop reacting to those hentai videos, too. Maybe they'd like me a little better then. Actually, yeah, I don't think I need to save these at all. Like I said, the next upgrade, the stuff that I can buy next is the Lunar Envoy stuff, and that's all causality. I don't think there's any upgrade tier for me with Poetics at this point. So I'll just blow these. On things that I can just exchange with my Grand Company. Oh yeah, upstairs. What's their name? The hell are these called again? Expert deliveries, I think. Or just Crystarium deliveries. I think they're called expert deliveries. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. Whatever. I think we want to do the rest of these to open it up. Yeah, I may as well. Let's go ahead and do crafter stuff first. Yeah. Also, I never did... Why do I have a pack makers here? Why do I have 2 pack makers here? Did I fucking buy those? Like, before I even started with all the crafting stuff I've been doing recently, did I just buy those? I may have. Really should have bought the blacksmith ones if I was going to buy any of them. Speaking of, I've started actually like crafting the pact makers level stuff on my blacksmith. I can only really get up to about 20% high quality though, with where I am. So I just like have to craft it a few more times and just sell the normal quality ones until I get a high quality one. And then hopefully that'll push me up to being able to get more of them more successfully. able to undertake Crystarium deliveries for the facet of nourishing. There we go. Update that. I'm not doing Heavensturn now. Friends of a Feather. I mean, I think I'm gonna cook your friend of a feather because I'm a culinarian. A pleasant aroma. Pray forgive me. I couldn't help but notice the fragrance of herbs and spices about you. Are you by chance a culinarian? So you're the guest I've heard so much about. No idea you were an artisan. No doubt of the highest order to keep company with the Crystal Exarch. This is such an honor. Goodness me, where are my manners? My name is Bethrick, resident veterinarian and overseer of the facet of nourishing. It's like, you must be an incredible artisan to keep company with the Crystal Exarch long after I've finished Shadowbringers and like everyone in the Crystarium knows that I'm the Warrior of Darkness and sent me off with a big old smile and cheering and everything. I know what you're thinking. There's no way this grisly monster of a man is fit to handle animals. But you'd be wrong. In fact, my scars only came about from handling the Amaro. Don't let their docile appearance fool you. They can be quite feisty. Speaking of which, I have a patient due for an examination. Would you care to join me? I'll twist your arm on the matter, but if you've a mind to humor me, you can find me over at the Amaro Lodge. Isn't it just... yeah, it's just up there. I don't even really feel the need to teleport. I also haven't made any progress at all on the Crystarium deliveries, even after unlocking the first one, like, weeks ago. Hello? What is this message? Oh, great. Okay. Ah, so curiosity got the better of you, eh? Poor girl was hurt transporting cargo. Her sadly misguided owner let her wounds get infested. I insisted she stay here until she's made a full recovery. Now then, let's have a look at you. The swelling's down, so is the inflammation. A few more days and you should be fit to fly again. She's by far the sweetest animal I've had the pleasure of caring for. And she loves to be pet. Why don't you come closer and see for yourself? Oh, come now. I can say no to these starry eyes, and I'd come hither and pet me snout. Go on, she won't bite. My word. Never seen her take to a stranger so quickly. It's as if you've touched her very soul. You've a knack for caretaking. Calls to mind a gift the Amara was said to possess long ago. As you've no doubt noticed, the Amaro serve as steeds for transport and the delivery of goods, much like chocobos. How does this guy know about chocobos? Like, this entire world is supposed to be chocobo free, I think. Key difference between them, however, is the Amaro were born of magic. They do have chocobo? Where? I thought it was actually a plot point of the first that there were no chocobos. They just aren't used as much. Oh. Okay. I don't remember seeing many. They have chocobos, they just didn't bother to, like, domesticate them, because Amaro, I guess, are just better for them. Variety of lizards enchanted by mages in the days of the Ronkin Empire. Refined further into what we know as Amaro, through selective breeding. Oh. So they've just had generations upon generations of, like, designing the Amaro to fit their needs, so there's no reason to start with chocobos now. These arcane magics allowed them to sense the souls of their masters, and even speak. Alas, when the Empire fell, the techniques used in raising the Amaro were lost. While they no longer possess their preternatural abilities of old, they retain the ability to fly. Oh, what I wouldn't give to chase the wind and touch the sky. To be an Amaro. There's no finer animal in all of creation. To be reborn as a majestic Amaro would be a blessing. Of course, I can understand if you do not share my enthusiasm. There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Lasana, what a pleasant surprise. Finally come for that lecture on Amaro taxonomy. No time for your babble of animal facts. You're needed at the stable. An Amaro has been brought in from the fields and it seems to be ill. We fear it may be poison. Poison? I'll be there at once. The situation is as dire as it seems. I may have need of your assistance. Please say you'll come with me. Yeah, sure. I will say, after a surprise 21-hour MSQ stream, today feels really chill. Like, today's feeling real chill. Doing some holiday event and then a bunch of random side junk and relaxing. It's like, I'm definitely not going past like 3 or so hours. You're here. Good. Now you know how Luke felt. I've just finished a cursory examination. Outwardly, shows no signs of severe injury. Doing a 9-hour FF7R stream. Oh god, yeah. Injury, but he has indeed been poisoned. Judging by his breathing, it's already caused inflammation of his windpipe. We must hurry and identify the toxin. Who would do such a thing? Poachers. They've been hunting Amaro, cutting out their tongues and leaving them to die on our doorstep for some time now. We increased our patrols of the perimeter, but they've proven more resourceful than we thought. I was trying to finish a chapter and it wouldn't end. Oh god. At least this time we succeeded in denying them their prize. For that, we are grateful. But we must act quickly. Bethwick, leave him in your capable hands. Bethwick, everything alright? Oh yes, of course. Only the poachers used poison-laced feed bearing a striking resemblance to our own stores. The Amaro likely believed they were from the Crystarium. He trusted them. They took advantage of his innocence. Would that I could make them see the error of their ways. I fear such wicked hearts are beyond reason, but try to undo the damage they've caused. To do that, I would ask your assistance. Come, there's no time to waste. Also, I really need to crack down on these hunts more often, because I do still have a couple of things that I need, like, I actually finished the daily ones on these two, because I need the nuts for a couple more pieces, not a ton more. I need one more armor piece from the aiming set in Deep Shadow. And then I'm moving on to Moonward after that for a couple pieces. And I think Moonward still uses the nuts as well. And then it's just side stuff. Like no more armor or weapons or anything like that. So I do need to do those more. Also, I do need to run my daily roulettes more for causality tomes. Thank you for coming. I should double check in Labyrinthos and where was the other one? Rods at Han, I think, to make sure that the merchants who give you the Lunar Envoy stuff are even available to me. They should be after finishing 6.0, but I've identified the poacher's poison. However, producing an antidote will prove to be a much more delicate process than I was expecting. So this Amaro is of a different breed than those I'm accustomed to caring for. All those you've seen here in the Crystarium are greytails. The patient, however, is a bereaved skipper from a region long since lost to the flood. Under normal circumstances, I would be beside myself with excitement. He may very well be the last of his kind. Meaning there can be no room for error in the preparation of an antidote. This task calls for an artisan of surpassing skill. Well, I'm 20 levels ahead of where you need me to be, so I think I got it. One who understands the heart of these blessed creatures. And I have best in slot equipment. I think I can handle this. Ashra, I believe this is why fate guided your steps to me. Beg of you, help me save this Amaro. At least I have best in slot equipment for about 6 days. Comes out if you save your tomes around that time, you can get a lot of gear to catch them up. I mean, surprisingly, it seems like I'm already able to catch up pretty well. From what I was looking at the in-game gear stuff on Garland Tools, it seems like the Lunar Envoy has the same eye level and same basic, like, stats as like the Abyssos stuff. So it seems like the Lunar Envoy is still like end game, if not best in slot, then pretty close to it. I can count on you. Based on his blood work and my knowledge of greytail physiology, I put together a list of ingredients that should produce a rather potent antidote. The rest falls to you. Also, I should start looking around for maps now, and then, like, joining you guys on your map days, so I can start unlocking some crazy shit to, like, for myself and to sell and all that from the treasure dungeon. Nourishing deliveries are now available. By delivering the requested items, Bethrick... Oh, that unlocked the deliveries. I don't even need to actually make the antidote to do this. I already know how that works. Okay. You need me to make a bunch of edible antidotes to finish these out. I'll do that at some point, but not right now. Joining maps? Well, I'm basically done with the MSQ, up to 0.0 at least. So I think I'm at a point where I could start joining maps. Although I don't know if you needed to be an Endwalker for the Kumbira skin. I assume so. But I need to start finding some Kumbira skin maps myself. think I still have one leftover garbage whatever that I never bothered to do. A Goggin skin. I think that's Stormblood. Would that be Stormblood? That's probably Stormblood. Yeah, it's in the peaks. Ultima Thule. Okay. Also, there's a lot of, like... I have not been progressing my Gatherer's side things nearly as much as I should have been. So my Gatherers are all level 90, but I'm way behind on, like, folklore and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of shit that I just can't gather in a bunch of the later places in, like, Shadowbringers and Endwalker. Like, when I was looking at, like, the best in-slot crafter stuff and being like, some of these things for the best in-slot crafter stuff or some of these big, like, weapons that sell for millions a gil or whatever, they're not really worth the exchange, because the stuff you have to buy off the market people are selling for, like, millions of gil too, because they know what it's used for. So let me just look at what I would need to do to, like, gather some of these things myself, right? And then it's like, yeah, you can't do any of them, because they're all super, like... Kara said my Chocobo is ready. Oh, nice! Nuggies is leveled up. I'll go grab him in a little bit. So I need to finish this Gagana skin. Yeah, Gagana skin. One at some point, just to get rid of it. And odds are it's not going to open up a dungeon, but I mostly haven't done it because, one, I didn't care, and two, I wasn't sure if it was going to open up a dungeon, and I didn't know how to, like, get people who might go with me if it does. Because I had one open up a dungeon on me in Heaven's Word to Aquapolis, was it? Or whatever? But I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't know it was going to happen. And so I did like a call out to see if anyone wanted to go with me. It's like no one was even on. So I just went in alone and got through stage 1 and then died in stage 2, as expected. In need of a friend and fish. Hello there. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. You must be here to join the facet of fishing, yes? Goodness. That was awfully presumptuous of me. We've had so few applicants recently, I got rather carried away. Okay, get that leaf out of my face. Fishers of the Mean and surrounding villages have made me their representative, you see. Though I soon discovered the post to be a little more bothersome than I was expecting. I'd much rather be reeling in fish than scrawling numbers in a ledger. But such is life. It's my responsibility to ensure that the citizenry have a steady supply of freshwater and saltwater foodstuffs, which is not a task to be taken lightly. You see, while we are able to produce fruits and vegetables within the Crystarium, fish are a little harder to procure. Yeah, they actually have plenty of room inside the Crystarium that looks like it has fertile soil to grow plants. Trouble is, we tend to eat the same things day in and day out, so I've been researching other species that could be used to supplement our diets. In fact, I'll be sharing my latest findings with the other members. Would you care to join me? Excellent. I'll meet you in Sullen. And look out for fishers casting their lines. There's nothing quite like a hook in the eye to ruin your day. Yeah, Sullen doesn't have a good one near it, does it? Yeah. Better to just teleport out. And then I get to ride my good boy. My good boy all the way to Sullen. And thank God I can fly. The goodest, bright, shiny boy. Oh, you know what? I never did check. Yeah, he does. That's a unique song. What is that? I don't recall hearing that in Endwalker at all. Is that completely unique to Argos? Or just like a rarer flying mount song? Because it doesn't sound like an Endwalker song. That's just a rarer song. Yeah, because I did remember seeing that I think there's like 2 or 3 different flying mount songs, but you pretty much always hear the one that you usually hear from the normal mounts. I don't remember if it was 2 or 3, but there are a couple different flying mount songs. You just rarely ever hear the others. But now that I finished Endwalker, I definitely need to try putting together a group to go back through some of the other content with me. Now that I'm not, like, gung-hoing the MSQ as much as I was before. Like, I still need a couple of birds before I can get the Firebird, and I don't think I have any of the doggos. I think we ran Susano like 25 times, and I didn't get the damn doggo to drop. I don't have any of the doggos, I don't think. And then, Shadowbringers is the lizards or whatever, the little dragons or whatever, right? Yeah, birds aren't too bad. Shadowbringers is the dragons, and then Endwalker is what were they called? Gwibbers or Gwibbits or whatever? They're like the thing that Emmett Selk was riding on, right? Those are hard. Cats? They're cats? Lynx. I thought they were the things that Emmett Selk rode on. No. Isn't this wonderful? I never tire of gazing across the source. Did you know that most of the fish eaten in the crystarium come from these waters? Unfortunately, my newfound duties prevent me from coming here as often as I'd like. My eyes deceive me. It could be that our illustrious leader has found the time in his busy schedule to pay us a visit. No doubt he'll have more of his words of wisdom to impart. I wish only to diversify the type of fish delivered to the crystarium. And for that I need your cooperation, as we discussed before. Diversify? You saying our catches aren't good enough? I've been earning a living here since you were but a cub, so don't tell me how to do my job. Oh great. This is one of those guys that's like, spends his entire life shrimping, or his entire life catching crab, and it's like, don't tell me I need to do anything else. I'm gonna get rich doing this. As for you, I advise giving this one a wide berth before he starts filling your head with all sorts of nonsense. You wouldn't even be in charge if it weren't for that one spell of good luck. Dozens of honest fishers better suited the position. Oh, and he's pissy because he didn't get the job. Like, he's an asshole, he's got terrible people skills, he didn't get the job, and now he's pissy about it. Yeah. It's a fucking hat trick of human, like, wonderful human social ability, huh? And none of them would waste their time on wild theories and myths. You'd have us risking our necks in some wretched hellhole trying to catch a species that for all we know might not even exist. We're already providing the people of Crystarium with all the fish they need, so why change things? Listen, Frithric, best thing you could do is stay out of our way. Why don't you go back to your books while we get on with some real work? Fucking pinnacle of human emotional stability. I'm sorry you had to see that. It seems that Merville is in no mood to hear my proposal. Perhaps you'd be more receptive to my ideas. It's something I'd like to show you, if you're interested. What a relief. To be honest, I don't think my heart could bear any more rejection. Anyway, I'll meet you at the Cabinet of Curiosity. I always feel like I struggle to slip back into those guys' accent. Like, I use it much rarer than even the other weird accents that I use in this game for the most part, and it feels weird to do. And on some level I wouldn't, like, try so hard on it, because I'd be like, they probably sound like a bunch of different things, because you actually run into Hrothgar in a bunch of different locations, so they probably have a bunch of different accents they use, except that every single Hrothgar I've ever heard voiced in the entire game, which is not a lot, but is at least a few from different locations throughout the game, all have that same, like, regional type of dialect to their accent, right? Like, obviously they aren't all voiced by the same voice actor, but they all seem to have that same accent, like, dialect. Fucking, like, Finnish or Norway or something like that. Yeah, Vera too, right? Vera all have that, like, sorta French or Italian-esque with the kind of trill on it. Like, every Vera seems to have that. But yeah, same with the Hrothgar. They're all, like, from... They all come from northern areas of Europe, basically. Right? Norway, Finland, Sweden, that kind of area. Cabinet of Curiosity. Is he downstairs? He's downstairs. Hi there. And, like, I've heard those kinds of accents from, like, the area that Hrothgar seemed to be from even less in my real life than probably any of the others, so it always feels weird trying to slip back into this one. The only thing I enjoy more than fishing is getting engrossed in a good book. Come to think of it, that's partly the reason why I became representative for the faceted fishing in the first place. You see, I discovered some long-forgotten methods for increasing the average yield per fisher. I put these techniques to the test, and they were even more effective than I could have dreamed. One thing I hadn't taken into account, however, is that the person with the highest number of catches is put in charge for the following season. As fate would have it, that turned out to be me. I soon found my new role to be a proverbial poison chalice, and the more experienced members rejected my every suggestion, no matter how minor. I love that their decision method is based on who has the most catches, as if that's not going to make the entire fishing community here completely toxic. Right? Like, super competitive and also refuse to listen to whoever's in charge of the facet of fishing because they hate him for beating them. I can understand the desire to maintain the status quo, but I'm afraid that is actually the cause of a much larger problem facing our people. Citizens young and old throughout the Crystarium are suffering from a range of potentially serious illnesses. Thankfully, most of them don't appear to be contagious, though that merely serves to deepen the mystery of how they are contracted to begin with. After a considerable amount of research, I came to the conclusion that poor diet is to blame in many cases. I'm also going to say one thing I'd really like to do, this is going to be like a real long-term kind of project, especially now that I've made it through the MSQ, is try like playing through all the old Final Fantasy games. Like, I'm not thinking I'm gonna go back to Nintendo and Super Nintendo and like that. I'll probably do like pixel remaster versions of all of them or whatever, but I just want to like go through the games and look at all the connections that I've kind of missed in 14, because I really only have like a passing knowledge of most of the Final Fantasy games except for the few that I really love. Like, I've forgotten a lot of shit about a lot of the Final Fantasy games outside of, say, like, 7, 8, 12, maybe 6 to a degree. But even that one I've probably forgotten more than I ever learned. If that's not technically possible, but still, you know what I mean. But, like, all the others, I've not even beaten any of the... Well, I've beaten some. I've beaten 9... 10, 13, 2, didn't bother with Lightning Returns. God, did that game suck. I've beaten some others, but a lot of the earlier ones, especially, like pre-5, I didn't even, like, beat them all the way. Did I ever beat 4? I actually don't know if I ever beat 4. I don't think I ever beat it myself, but I've watched, like, speedrunners and stuff beat it, though, I think. But especially, like, 1, 2, and 3, I barely played at all. People around here tend to eat what they want, when they want, which leads to them missing vital nutrients contained in the less appetizing dishes. In other words, these conditions can be cured simply by consuming the right kinds of food. Are people's balanced diets really so out of fucking whack here that they're getting sick? Even if they weren't willing to eat fish at all, let alone just like 1 or 2 types of fish, I would imagine they could still balance their diets to a degree. I don't eat fish because I find it disgusting. Though I suppose we might probably have a lot more choice in modern diet than the people here in the Crystarium do. Because they've only got so much room to grow so many fruits and vegetables. So that's probably more limited too. Oh yeah. After I finish this scene, I'm going to take a short break. I don't really need it. It's not like I need food or water or to stretch or anything like that, but I need to go take care of the pets because my family's out tonight. So I need like a 5 or 10 minute break just to like put them out and let them go to the bathroom and stuff. For example, eating 8-eyes eels is apparently the ideal treatment for the condition known as shadow blindness. Oh. No, he's just saying that normal foods are good for dealing with a lot of problems. Well, actually, you know what? That's a real thing in the real world as well. Like, all the bullshit back in the day when pirates would get scurvy and stuff, and people are like, well, just eat fruits. Right? I mean, there are real-world conditions that people can get where it's like, you need to add some of this or that to your diet. That's it. You don't need medicine. But it sounds like the people of the Crystarium need a whole lot of omega-3. That's the problem they're running into. Many people lack the ability to see well in the dark, which was until recently believed to have been caused by the unrelenting glare resulting from the flood. But it seems to have been a common problem long before that. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, if they were going to say that a lot of people have trouble seeing well in the dark after 100 years of light, I would have expected to be that. But if this has been going on since before the flood of light, that's pretty interesting. This is just one of many afflictions mentioned in these ancient tomes. Most entries have a list of possible treatments, many including the names of certain fish. I intend to catch these and distribute them throughout the Crystarium. Of course, there'll never be enough for everyone, unless the rest of the facet cooperates. Only they'd listen to me. To tell the truth, I feel like you're the only one who sees my side of the argument. If you were anything like the others, you'd have told me to go away by now. Would you be willing to aid me in my endeavors? Sure, pal. You would. I don't know what to say. Perhaps I should start by making you an honorary member of the Facet of Fishing and giving you an assignment. If we make it official, you'll receive payment for any orders successfully fulfilled. One thing we're not short on is coin, I assure you. Before we can begin, I need to get the necessary paperwork in order. So let's meet back at the meet. I'll try to have everything ready before you arrive. I will say the very first time I heard Hrothgar voiced in cutscene, which would have been Runar, I believe, I was surprised. Like, I didn't think that was their accent. That's for sure. I guess I was just thinking, like, big, beefy, gruff cat man or something for a lot of them. I certainly did not think they were, like, Norsemen. Now that all the trifling details have been taken care of, you're ready to fulfill your first order. You remember the 8 eyes eels I mentioned earlier? Well, as it turns out, there are a few shadow blindness patients who could benefit from adding these blood-sucking, nightmarish creatures to their diet. Wonderful. And that's where you come in. I'd like you to catch as many of these as you can. Not only will the eels themselves attempt to latch onto your flesh and drain you of your bodily fluids. Wait. Does the Facet of Fishing not send me off to fish? Do I have to fight creatures? The Facet of Fishing should all be fishing. So I shouldn't have to worry about them trying to blood suck me at all. The area surrounding the lake they inhabit is full of deadly predators. Naturally, they'll try to eat you as well. We fishers normally aim to have safety in numbers, but you'll be alone. Don't worry, I have auto sneak and I outlevel everything in this frickin' expansion anyway. I'm afraid. But I'm sure a strapping fellow like you will be perfectly fine. Yeah, sure, that's why. Remember though, you'll be risking life and limb. Those poor souls who struggle to see well in the dark would be overjoyed. Boom, Prestarian deliveries. Alright, what's next? Tech? Goldsmith? No, carpenter, leatherworker. Really? Interesting that the big tech ball wants you to do some of these real generic kind of jobs, like very traditional kind of jobs. I would have thought goldsmith. Minor botanist. Oh, I guess goldsmith goes with the blacksmith and the armorer then. How about leatherworker? Laundrette leather. Okay, I do have one in there. Good, I have something in there that I can use. I don't know why I'm repairing this thing. Like, the whole reason I'm trying over and over again to high quality the pack maker thing for the blacksmith is so that I can then use that to make all the other tools. Let me see if I can run an ad. I know Twitch just ran one, but I'm about to go on break, but I don't know if they'll let me run one, because one's been run just recently. Let me see if I can, and if I can, then I'm going to go ahead and take my break now while the ad is running. If not, I may wait a minute. Cool. So for anyone who did not just get an ad, it sounds like it just initiated a 90-second commercial break. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take my break now. I'm going to go let my dogs out, let them go to the bathroom, let them back in, probably 5 or 10 minutes then, depending on how quickly they go. Go ahead, hop up, stretch, go to the bathroom, get a drink, get food, get whatever you need, and I will be back after it's done. Later. And the flick of the wrist that set the hook. Excellent. Now that they've seen how it's done. Every time I look at these quests, I'm just reminded how hilarious all of the dialogue in these quests would sound, like even more so if you just went to the market board and bought the fish, right? The flick of the wrist that set the hook, the lure you chose, it's like, no, I just went to the market board and bought it. One of those just like thrilling, exciting streams. One of the most amazing things in the universe, right? So much action. I said get low, get low, get low. Fine. You can't give me lyrics if you don't want me to sing, game. Oh, I really thought I'd gotten out of that one. Oops. Also getting too greedy, trying to stay in too long to fight him. And wasn't even paying attention to the fact that that tower was coming down.
Wait! I'm almost dead. You guys should heal me, so I don't die.
And yo.
Oh no!
Supposed to have to say brother every stream from now on. Hello, brothers. Welcome to the stream.
Hey guys, look, I found a cat. Can I take it home?
No. What? No. Come on.
No, I already
Find
have
out.
a home.
Let's go. It's fine.
You have a home? You live
Come
somewhere?
with us.
Well, I
Keep
can.
going.
God dang it, Mello!
Little dog is mine.
Just drag it in. Just drag it in.
I have named it. It's coming home with me.
What have you named it?
Oh, that's danger.
I don't know yet. It's still
You
up
said
for...
you named it, but
I
then you
know.
didn't name it.
I don't
Yes,
remember
I know.
agreeing to this adoption, Mello. I didn't want this cat.
Well, I did.
Yeah. Guys, I think the final days might have started. I mean, I'm not sure exactly why I get that feeling. Just a feeling I have. I don't know why exactly. Final days might be upon us. Probably.
Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash.
No, this is normal. It's just Thab there.
Sun scorches earth. I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
Yep. We'll find this cure for tempering when pigs fly, ladies and gentlemen. What was that? I heard it sounded like a monster. Oh. Oh. Well, that was really well done. Sec. Be reduced to smolder dust fire. Just suddenly Alexander's in front of me. Ah! You almost singed my tail. Oh. Supposed to hide behind the corpse. Oops. Oopsie. If you didn't know it was what you will now. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna pretty much call that full. We're at the point where they're knocking each other out of the pen pretty easily, so I think that we're gonna call that at full.
Also, how dare you call me a woman? I'm a fucking frog.
Okay, this coming from the frog. From the toad that accused me of having a t-shirt.
Toad? Toe? Oh, we got the slow sale.
Did we miss anything?
How should being asked a question?
You can't point out Twink. God damn it, Softplay. That's exactly what Julie said when I told him what she said.
There we are. How's that?
Oh no, Alize. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have Alize doing this one. It looks terrifying. What a beautiful Porksy. Open up.
It is suddenly creative. What is that? What is that?
Myself stronger. You need not answer right away. Okay. Well, you gave me that ether current pretty quickly, so I will teach you in about a year. Be back for you later. And horribly falling, and definitely not getting angry at a leap of faith. Oh, looks like you gave up on not getting angry.
I imagine he's doing more or less.
Trolling the universe? Yeah, probably trolling the universe. Yeah, probably.
If you get hit once, you're gonna die.
I'm taking quite a bit of damage, but it's okay.
Not a surprise. Well, it means you need to use mechanics like tank swap and stuff. In this version
This
of
dude
it.
has a tank swap?
I have no idea, but you're gonna need to do it because I'm running out of heals. Oh god. Oh yeah, we have to watch the cutscenes in this one.
Yeah, we do.
That makes our glams
we
even
do.
better.
Yeah.
We're forced to watch cutscenes of us looking all epic.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Get your
That's what I'm
get your
talking about.
screenshot buttons ready for when we step off that ship.
Oh, I'm ready, baby. You know I'm
Uh-huh.
ready. Best prey of my life right now.
Last prey of your life.
Wait,
The
should
last
I
prey
read
of
this
my
stuff
life.
for Doggy? Doggy. You know what? Not
I can read it dramatically. Wait,
Oh,
can I read
God.
the special sign parts? Can I be Gaius, please?
Oh, and it also includes a large sum listed as gratuity for exceptional services rendered. The entire amount was charged in your name, Mr. Garland. He robbed the Ironworks blind and then took off. Find him! I want everyone searching for Nero right now! Everyone! Just extorted the crap out of the Ironworks and left. Ever since I defeated Afreet and became the Warrior of Light, Raubon's been waiting for this moment. No one's standing in his way. I'm perfectly fine with this, Raubon. If you want to do this, let's do this. Not lie, I was hoping it would come. And I'm back. Sometimes those dogs are kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Like when they just refuse to go where you need them to go. But we got it done. And hopefully they bothered to go to the bathroom outside, because otherwise my family's gonna come home and find it on the floor.
Ha ha ha, fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me.
Hey Mal.
Spoiler? It's you, baby.
Hello readers. You guys actually got here at just the right time because I just got back from a break. Really should make a raid message. So I had a traditional like raid. Oh, like a raiding. Yeah, I kinda had one at some point, but I never really used it. I guess it just felt weird to me. Like, usually when I raid out to someone else, I'm raiding with like 3 people. It always just felt odd to me to use a raid message. Actually, I wonder if I still have it. I did put it in Stream Elements at some point. Yeah, I do still have it there. Cool. Yeah, but I like never used the thing. That's how I feel about it as well when I try to make one, yeah. Like, I made one, I think I used it once or twice, and maybe one or two other people, like, posted it, and I'm kind of like, eh, whatever. So, welcome in, Raiders. And thank you very much for the raid, Mal. Let me, And then... What have you been up to recently? Let's see. Weekly reclares, etc. What you after? Working on, Actually, I don't know what that is. Is it Pandemonium? I have no idea. Today was leveling on an alt. Alright. Yes, welcome in, Raiders. And you got here at an interesting time. Because today is pretty chill. Today I did Heavensturn, finally. I got good fortune. Not great, but good. Works for me. And now I'm unlocking some of the side stuff. So it's pretty chill night tonight. Like, I'm finishing unlocking these Crystarium deliveries, and then I might do the same in the Studium. Or maybe I'll pop into Boja a little bit, just to screw around in there for an hour or so. Sort of whatever I want. I will say this. The last stream I did, which was Sunday, I believe, ended up accidentally, very much accidentally, being a 21-hour-long MSQ stream in which I finished 6.0 Endwalker. So, if you guys are all interested in that, you might want to check out my VODs later. And I will say, I did not intend, yeah, I very much did not intend for that to be 21 hours. I grossly misjudged how far I was from the end of Endwalker. And once I was in it, I figured, fuck it, 6.0 or bust, let's go. It's funny because of how tired I was after the stream. I didn't actually bother to spend the time going back through like my stream markers and things like that to sort of gather the clips and all that sort of stuff until today, which both made me a little late to my stream today because it took a long time. But also as I was going back through that VOD to get the clips, I noticed that like every couple of hours I would make an estimate of like how much longer I thought I'd be going. And I kept laughing while I was clipping today because every single estimate I made all throughout Sunday was horribly wrong. Right? The entire time I kept like undershooting how long it would actually take me to get to the end. And it was just hilarious to me. Every single time I'd hear myself go, I think I got about 3 hours left. I think I got about 5 hours left. And I'm like 10, 15 hours from the end of the stream. But it was a lot of fun. I went all the way from Elpis to the end of the game in one day. Well, yeah, it was one day. It wasn't 24 hours long, so. I was trying to do it to celebrate New Year's and ended up finishing my stream not on New Year's. So that was pretty funny. So today, the last couple of days I mostly just rested. Like I canceled my Monday and my Tuesday stream and just rested for the most part. So I'm back today streaming. That's how I feel when I try to get through the side unlocks, getting through the story. Post Stormblood on the alt, and there are millions of blue quests. Yeah, there's a lot of post Stormblood stuff to do on the side. I think one of the few old unlocks I still don't have is this Crystarium stuff in the Studium stuff. But also, I haven't fully finished the weapon storyline. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that on stream or not. As I've said before, the weapon storyline has a lot of, like, triggering stuff in it. I'm not sure if I even want to stream it. I may just go through it myself off stream. But I think that's one of the few blue things I'm missing from, like, previous expansions. There's plenty of stuff I'm missing from Endwalker. Like, maybe tomorrow. Was I going to do something else tomorrow? No, I don't think so. Tomorrow I might get started with the Island Sanctuary stuff. But today was going to be my Heavensturn day, and like a lot of the holiday stuff that I've seen recently, we're like knocking out the holiday event in like half an hour. It's really not being quite as long as a lot of the other holiday events used to be last year. But I figured that was the case, so I'm just sort of knocking out a couple of blue quests to unlock some old content, and like I said, I might drop into Boja later, just for the hell of it, because it's always good to make a little progress in Boja, plus I think I can level up once or twice and see how far that gets me, see if that unlocks any new zones, though I doubt it. Error. Ether blockage detected. Bone blow required. Hit me. Hit me. Hit him! Seek Theuna. Must seek Theuna. Elegant-esque node floats off. Perhaps just keep an eye on it lest it cause harm to civilians. Sure, why not? Where'd he go? Pretty much straight to the center. Okay. Yeah, script exchange. One thing I need to do a lot of off-stream, yeah, that'll work, is more script stuff. And not so much white. I need, is it purple I need? Yeah, I think I need purple. Especially for gatherers. I was saying earlier on this stream, I'm way behind on my folklore stuff. And so there's a lot of good things used for like late game crafts or things that can make you a lot of money on the market that I'm just not allowed to gather myself. Oh wait, he's up. Oh, interesting. And unfortunately, it's just, you can't like easily get the folklores. You just have to get a bunch of scripts and then convert them to a bunch of blue gatherer like tokens or whatever. At least that's for some of them. I don't know if that's for all of them. But you need a bunch. But I really do want to get those folklores unlocked so I can get a lot of the later game materials and stuff. Yes? Greetings. Do you require something restored? Apparently not. At any rate, would you give me a moment? Noddy here is clamoring for attention. Help me, Theuna. Bone blow required. Hit me. Hit me. Don't tell me you've gotten your ether blocked again. Very well. I'll take care of it. You need knowledge of elegant artifacts to fix it. You need specialized knowledge to fix it. No, you don't. Universal repair, baby. Hit him. Oh, versed in such machines, are you? Well, I appreciate the advice, but rest assured I have the situation well in hand. This happens all the time. Whack. Yeah! Just whacks him. Your node has encountered a problem and needs to restart. Collecting error information and restarting. Node restart complete. Logging in as Theuna. More, Diuna. Hit me more. Sometimes I think you actually enjoy this. And I still have no idea where you learned to speak like that. Her note is a masochist. Great. Now then, you were wanting something? I don't believe I've seen you before. I take it you're new to the Crystarium. Not even remotely. I remember now. You're the master artisan who hails from the same land as the Exarch. What was your name again? Yes, that's right, Ashra. It's a pleasure to meet a fellow crafter from a faraway place. I'm Diuna, a restorer of the facet of crafting and the proprietor of cherished memories. For my work, I've had to train in a variety of trades, including as a leather worker like yourself. Or any of the other 2 jobs that I could have chosen for this one. While there are restorers aside from me, my workshop specializes in artworks and traditional handicrafts. Items with sentimental rather than practical value, in other words. Given the state of the world, my choice of focus is frowned upon by some, but I knew it was what I wanted to do. And so I opened Cherished Memories, with Nodi here as my assistant. Adorable, isn't it? It's actually a relic from the tower, but it had broken down. I couldn't bear to see it lying there discarded, so I restored it as best I could. It's been with me ever since. Am I a good node? Yes, you are. No one keeps records like you, Nodi. Now, I realize we scarcely met, but I'd like to propose a little business arrangement. You see, despite the work that I profess to do, I'm actually only any good at alchemy, my original field. Wow, that's not even part of your current field. There's still much I have to learn, and I'm hoping I could learn from an accomplished leather worker like you, such as you. I don't ask that you teach me, only that you craft the materials I need. By using these materials in my work, I can hone my techniques while getting the job done, besides. Of course, I make sure you're suitably compensated. Moreover, every bit that I learn from you, I promise to pass on to my fellow crafters. That way, your knowledge may come to serve all the peoples of Novran. So, what do you say? Can I rely on your help? Fiona is still a work in progress. Please knock her into shape. Bish bash. Thanks, Noddy. Mignoret, when you're ready to begin, please come and see me at the mean. Would it have been better to just run that? Yeah, because it's right around the corner. Didn't realize it wasn't downstairs. Alright, just 2 more of these to unlock. And then I think, you know what, I think I will hit Boja for the night. Because I actually have quite a bit of fun in Boja. Plus, like I said, the more progress I can make, the more areas I can unlock. With Eureka, it's not quite as annoying that there are areas I can't go to, because they're pretty self-contained. Once you unlock a section of Eureka, you can basically go anywhere in that section, as long as you don't get horribly, horribly maimed by sleeping dragons. But in Boja, the problem is it's like... Well, actually, I don't know if Boja's all one section, one area. That may just be much later that I unlock the next areas, but in the first area in Boja, where I am, there are chunks of it that are just gated off and you can't go into them until you've raised your level to certain, like, ranks in Boja. And that becomes problematic when you're trying to, like, join prep trains, people who are preparing critical engagements and duels and stuff like that, because you can't always get to where you need to be. So the more progress I can make there, the better, to unlock all the, like, zones, basically, so that I can go wherever I need to. Thanks for coming, Ashram. May our collaboration bear much fruit. Here, here. So this is cherished memories. Well, it is when I'm here, at any rate. I've neither the funds nor reputation to have my own place, so I'm making use of the means facilities. And without further ado then, let's assign you your first task. Nadi, if you'd be so kind. The item to be restored is a painting of Dam Soul, a village in Lakeland, destroyed by Sin Eaters approximately 90 years ago. The client is descended from the denizens of said village. So, by restoring the painting, we aim to restore a vision of the village as it once was. With my knowledge of alchemy, I've been able to remove the stains, but the canvas itself is in appalling condition. While the client didn't go into detail, if I didn't know better, I'd say it was intentionally damaged. Now, like most paintings originating in Lakeland, this one uses a special canvas resistant to humidity. In order to restore it, we'll need a material to match. Can you prepare this for us? So, some lumber of some kind? Got it. Thank you. Once the material is ready, I'll begin work on the restoration. Facet of crafting. Crystarium delivery is unlocked. Like, I'll probably do most of the Crystarium delivery off screen. And once I see how much progress each delivery gets me, I'll probably try and line it up so that I can, like, knock out one last delivery for all 5 of these in a day, and then, like, do the next stage of the story of all 5 of them in one day or something on stream. I don't know how much that matters. Like, I was doing stuff like that with, like, beast tribes and custom deliveries and stuff like that too, and eventually it was just like, I don't really need to stream these stories. Like, there's nothing special in here that I desperately need to stream, so I just started doing them off stream mostly. Kashire looks like she wants to be anywhere but here. Yeah, it sounds about right. Yes, what do you need? Every man in his Amara wants something today, so I thank you to make it quick. Oh, not here for materials? What are you here for, then? Well, I didn't actually ask for a name, but alright. Ashram, whoever you are. What, did you expect me to know you? 'Cause I don't. You're clearly new here. Where are you from, anyway? You could say Eorzea just with her. But I'm good. Truly? I always wanted to ask the Exarch about his mysterious homeland. He's a very busy man, and there never seems to be a good time. So tell me, in this land you hail from, does there happen to be a creature called the Samuel? But we might have something similar. No? That's a shame. Well, time for me to take to the field once more. I'll find you yet, my precious Samuel, mark my words. Chief, where are you? Wait, just... you there! Stop that woman! She just bolts off. Like, nope, busy. Begging your pardon, but did the chief mention where she was headed? Outside again? Doesn't she know how much trouble she causes when she abandons her post? Forgive me. It's not my intent to take it out on you. I'm Yolana of the Horatorium. And the woman I'm furious with is Keshi Ray of the Facet of Gathering. Seems we've only just met. I'm loath to ask this of you. Did you go after the chief? I'm afraid I don't have the wit to give chase. In all likelihood, she's headed to the Amaro lunch. If you hurry, you might be able to catch her before she leaves the Crystarium and goes off to heavens nowhere. Oh, shit. Yeah. Sorry. Completely forgot to do the shout-out. Like, I did my shout-out and my clip, and then I forgot to do Twitch's shout-out. There's so many fucking things going on. When you find her, please see that she comes to the auditorium. Meanwhile, I'll keep an eye out nearby just in case. Oops. This screen. Actually, I think I want to do this botanist. I'm sure it doesn't matter in either way. But that was just a, like, ugly ass pick. Mostly is what I care about. Nope. This way. Oh, it's called the Oratorium. I mean, you never spend any time down here because, like, none of the quests require you to go anywhere near this place. But Oratorium makes sense. Since it's all the plants and stuff. Oh, yeah, it is called that. Like I said, you never bother to come down here. Is that a giant, like, ether alchemy vat? Kind of like they have in Thabnair? I mean, yeah, it seems like it. Okay, then. Oh, there you are. Thank you so much for finding the chief. Now, we don't have much to offer in the way of hospitality, but as a small token of my gratitude, I'd be happy to tell you about our facility. The chief is just, like, passing out on her feet, like, bored out of her mind. In the Oratorium, we primarily conduct agricultural research to improve our ability to cultivate crops. On any given day, you'll find us developing new plant strains and fertilizers and experimenting with new cultivation techniques. The fruits of our labors find use at Sweet Sieve, the Crystarium's orchard, which provides food for our citizens. At the best of the facet of gathering, we also analyze resources found across Norvrent. Indeed. Our miners and botanists sometimes make unusual finds, and these are brought here for closer examination. See, the task of the faceted gathering isn't simply to gather. We also strive to identify and manage resources. In a world such as ours, where we must use our resources responsibly, but they might be conserved for posterity. In a sense, what we do is not unlike the work of those folk called naturalists in the days before the flood. This stands testament to man's enduring and unquenchable desire to cast light upon the unknown, be it flora or fauna or otherwise. It's just maniacal laughter. As you can see, the chief is something of a character. But in spite of her oddities, she's respected by her colleagues and peers. It's because her knowledge is vital in ensuring that the Crystarium is well provisioned. And from my perspective, it's difficult to see her as little more than a self-absorbed woman who buries us with endless tasks. Hey, wait a minute. I set her out earlier was to deliver the results of our latest analysis. What should I find but her trying to sneak outside? Not the first time either. Lately she's been obsessed with finding the Samuel, a mythical creature. Runs off whenever my back is turned. She's not a child anymore, for goodness sake. Why is she looking for a mythical creature anyway? This place is for miners and botanists. How's she expect to even fight if the thing attacks her? And you're not my mother. If you keep up that nagging, your wrinkles are liable to grow wrinkles. Come on, Ash. Let's flee this place, else Yolana will turn us into fertilizer. Running off again? And I have no wrinkles, thank you very much. I like the facet of gathering already. I think I'm gonna have fun with these guys. Oh, wearing the traveler's outfit. Huh. She probably just got here then. Have fun in Shadowbringers. It's a good one. Oh yeah, I never did even talk about this, even at the end of my long-ass stream during the credits when I was like decompressing and debriefing and all that stuff. Was like, which was my favorite expansion? I think I gotta go with Endwalker. Like, I feel like there were more sections in Endwalker that kind of annoyed the crap out of me than there were in Shadowbringers. Like Garlemald, like Labyrinthos with Urianger and the Luperits. Like, sections that either just were momentum killers or straight up I just didn't like the characters in. I feel like there were more of those in Endwalker than there were in Shadowbringers. But ultimately, I think I just really liked the good parts of Endwalker even more than I did the best parts of Shadowbringers. Like all the Ascian stuff. And Zone 6, man, Zone 6 was amazing. Like, from the second you set foot on Zone 6, every bit of the story was incredible. Oh, I managed to escape that harpy's clutches. Don't tell Yolana I said that. She has no sense of humor, nor does she understand the romance of a mythical creature. Now then, you're familiar with the Samuel, as I recall. It's the name of an ancient, enormous beast of moored legend. Well, then we might have something like that, because we have kobolds in Eorzea. How enormous, you ask? If you've been to Amarang, you may have seen a colossal ribcage. Oh. Oh, that. Yeah, that's big. That's how enormous it is. Assuming it indeed belonged to the Samuel. We're still not certain at this stage. See, while there are tales of people being licked or nearly stepped on, rather bafflingly, no one alive has managed to catch sight of the creature. Till now, at any rate. While attending excavation, one of the Laboratorium's researchers claims to have encountered what he believed was the Samuel. I have a good feeling about this. The mere thought of shedding light on this mystery sets your heart aflutter, does it not? But of course it does. You wish to find the Samuel as much as I do. Very well. I hereby name you Captain Leth of the Samuel Search Squad. And I have literally no soldiers beneath me, do I? With your combination of combat and gathering prowess, actually yes, I'm confident you'll do an excellent job, especially with me as your intelligence officer. Obviously, who doesn't have to go out and fight it all. Sure. Make me your grunt. Lest you worry that Yolana will come nagging, know that our mission is entirely serious and within the scope of the Facet's objectives. After all, knowledge of fauna, and all fauna are real until proven otherwise, is critical to resource management. But without further ado, my dear Captain, I bid you venture forth to Amarang, where you are to search for evidence of the Samuel. I await your discoveries with bated breath. What counts as evidence of the Samiel, I wonder? Let's see what the first delivery is. Animal trace. Animal trace? That's very blunt. This means you'll break through. Like I said, I will need to actually deliver some of these to figure out how much esteem each delivery gives you, so that I can sort of gauge out how much to do before I stop and wait for a day to actually do them all and level them up. Alright, that's enough of that. I unlocked all of the Crystarium Gather Crafter stuff. So let me just go ahead and move that, like, down my list. I won't move it off the list because I'm still going to work on it, just off stream. What else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, I did want to check out a couple of the unending journey stuff. Rewatch a couple of scenes. Stuff from Endwalker. So for anyone who still isn't through 6.0, some of this stuff may be spoilery. I'll let you know that now. I'm just rewatching a couple scenes from the unending journey. I should do it as... No, actually, this will work for the first one. I don't think I'm, like, trying to see if it's any different this time around. I think it's just one I wanted to talk about a little bit. Unending journey. Endwalker main scenario. Jewel Dagnair. No. It would have been 87? I think. Means taking refuge in the observational facility. No, later, I think. 89? Okay, it would have been before Zone 6. Let your patronage turns ready to send you on your way. That was when we were talking to everyone before heading out. This would have been the trial. Yeah, it should be the last cutscene in this one. Like I said, this is all spoiler. This, not a huge problem. Although what I'm planning to talk about, I think, will be a little spoilery. The other one will be major spoilers from, like, Zone 6 and the end of Endwalker. This one, I think, is the right scene. Yeah, I'm drifting off to sleep. This should be the one. Right? Come on, go into the dream. Because I remember the dream you have here, I was, like, grossly mistaken about what's going on. I don't think it's exactly clear what's going on here. Like, I looked at what some other people had to say, and it seemed like people are of, like, 2 or 3 different theories of exactly what's going on here in the dream. But I was way off the mark. So I think this dream is supposed to be... Well, it's definitely 100% guaranteed it is Hythlodaeus talking. But there were people that were like, is Hythlodaeus talking to you? Because him and Emmett are getting closer to, like, you for the last little bit? Or is it supposed to be Hythlodaeus talking to Vana, who's just arrived on the Ethereal Sea, or what? But honestly, by the time I was this far in the MSQ, I was so fucking dead tired last Sunday.
Here we are.
I keep almost saying last night, last stream. Instead.
Well. You too. And so we remain to watch and wonder.
But like, I was so far out of it, I didn't even pin down that this was him talking.
Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
Well, yeah. I saw people theorizing, like, Hypnodeus and Emmett Selk are getting closer to you, and so they're talking to you, and then others that were like, well, no, it's probably Vana who just arrived in the Ethereal Sea, and they're talking to her, like, as she's passing on. Alright, that's enough of that. And then there was one I actually wanted to change, because when I did it in the actual MSQ, I did it my way. Like, I said what felt right to me, and everyone in my chat freaked the fuck out, where they're like, no, say this instead. So I want to check that one out. Would be Endwalker. It would be Reflect Quest Progression in Cutscene 8. 1, 2. Medion alone is familiar as in Vagulian encounter. Laying him down, miracles happen. I don't know which one has the quest progression or why. What is this one? Like, this stuff is super, super spoiler stuff. Okay, this is the ending credits, so that's definitely too far. Skip. Skip. 7-6 probably is the one where you're talking to him then. I think there would have been at least one more before that. Nope. This is too late. So 5. 5 would be the one. Probably. God, that determination is great. On their faces, just like, let's do this. Although this probably isn't the one either. I think it might be 4. Because, yeah, this is after he spoke. God, the music is great. God, I love me some of that music, man. So good. And... oh, wait, do I have to watch the entire section with Medion? Can I skip that? And does it just go to me and Xenos, or does that skip the whole thing? Jesus, that skips the whole thing? You have to watch the entire section with Medion just to get to talking to Xenos again? Holy crap. Okay, then. Looks like we're just watching some very, very, very spoilery Endwalker stuff. I love that he was able to gorge on the Mother Crystal and just turn into Shinryu again. Sorry, all I could hear is the very awesome Stormblood music in my head when me and Xenos were about to fight. Yeah.
No matter where we flew, there was only darkness and loneliness and pain. We couldn't find...
I can just skip most of this stuff. Okay. It is a little unfortunate that they lock the conversation with Xenos behind this long-ass cutscene and don't let you skip it at all.
Greetings.
So I suppose I only need to do this once.
I wished... May we... Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All of the
many
realization that you and Hermes were horribly, horribly wrong about everything.
What they live for. What gives... You gather pieces of Oh, Nan. That which Hermes sent.
God, this music. I need to put the Endwalker playlist on like repeat for a couple days straight, I think, now that I've beaten it.
At first a single blossom. It spreads.
Like I said while I was actually doing the MSQ, I tried to avoid the songs for the most part. I have the people be doing karaoke of them and stuff, and I just like not pay attention too much, or I try to not watch them in the videos and all, because I knew enough to know that the songs from Endwalker were real heavy hitters, and I wanted them to hit me hard when I hit them in the MSQ, right? So I tried to avoid them as much as I could for over a year. And it was worth it. It was absolutely worth it.
That from the soil
Because they are so good.
Now lost
but now that I've beaten
sorrow.
6.0, I want to put like the big songs like Flow and Close in the Distance and stuff like that just on repeat and listen to them over and over again.
Nourished by gentle rains and caressed by uplifting winds. A song of hope.
Also, these last seats are so good. I don't know why it seems like this to me, but it seems like in these last few scenes of Endwalker, they did a lot more of like close-up type shots of your player character, but also with a bunch of like effects going on too, right? There was a lot of like close-up shots of your character with the glow from like the summoning circles or these shimmers of this sunlight like peeking over the horizon and stuff like that. These weird like cinematic shots of your character.
But I do know that where there is a will, after all, miracles happen every day.
I just don't remember them doing that much of those kinds of shots of your character in previous expansions too often.
I will create a path back. Hold in your heart.
Sorry to skip your dialogue. I love you, Medion, and I love all your dialogue, but I'm only here for one reason. And unfortunately, he's getting sick of waiting for me again. Ah, Bluebird. I need to run that dungeon about 5,000 or 6,000 times to get you. Although it's not a bad dungeon. It was a lot of fun with the trust. But I can't run it with my trust. Like, my actual trusts are about level 72 or 73, so I'm gonna have to find groups to run that dungeon with over and over again for the Bluebird. See, like these kinds of shots.
You mean to return?
Just like, here's some lens flare, here's a few god rays, and here's your character in a nice cinematic shot. See if I can skip some of his stuff too.
Hear me then.
Yep.
As I learn stronger than I need but this.
Basically, he makes an accusation at you and you can respond. When I was here in the
And
MSQ,
so
I
I come
responded
if
the
you
way
wish
I
to.
felt like my character would respond, and then everybody in my
value
chat freaked
life.
out because I didn't respond in
Reasons
kind to
such as
him.
though
Apparently, he's got some amazing
there
dialogue
is
or
more
something. I guess I should let this part play out.
The thrill of pushing your body and soul to their limits, of confronting ever mightier foes, dancing ever closer to the precipice, wondering if this will be the one to finally fill the void. Such pleasures you seek for their own sake, and no other reason. Is this not so, adventurer?
Honestly, I don't feel like any of these responses really fit me perfectly. So I just picked, like, the middle one, which felt the most accurate to me, but everyone was like, how could you not? So, let's go ahead. Let's see what was so amazing. The smirk's good, I'll give you that. That fucking smirk on his face is pretty good.
Acceptance! At long last!
Okay, then.
The conflagration of our clash will scorch even the stars!
I will say this is pretty good, actually. The fucking smirk and Xenos is like, finally, this is going to be a battle for the ages. All that for like 5 seconds at the end of the cutscene that I want to see different. I will say that was pretty good, actually. That was pretty well worth it for everyone to freak out that I didn't choose that one. It's pretty good. Alright. Boja. Yeah. Oh, I really only have like a half hour left. This stream might actually go longer than 3 hours. Sure as shit not going 21 though. But it might go longer than 3 hours because I might spend some time in Boja just having fun, depending on how much activity's in there. I need a couple more levels of Dark Knight. Plus I'm working on the Dark Knight Relic in Boja, but I don't care that much. I was working on the Dark Knight Relic mostly because Dark Knight was the class that was the right level to get the Relic. But if I'm really going to work on any Relic in Boja, I'd want it to be the Gunbreaker one. Yeah, I'll go back to Gunbreaker. And make some more progress as Gunbreaker in Boja. How are we doing? Everything's up to date. Outfit looks good. Looking swag outfit. But for some reason my HUD reset again. Was there another update that I missed? I'd have thought the next big update would have been 6.3. But maybe I did miss something here. Whatever. That seems real small. I guess it only really needs to keep track of your 2 charges. Whatever. Kugane. Alright, Boja time. Oh no, I don't even need to walk. Doman Enclave. Oh yeah, I think I can sell some stuff again at the Doman Enclave. I should probably do that before I head out. Just one. I shouldn't sell these. I should probably take these to the Grand Company. But that doesn't really matter either. Can you decent these things? I might be able to get some good items out of decenting them. Cobalt alloy. I mean, not really. Nothing too special. Okay. No. Okay. that even worth anything? No. I should save that for the market, I suppose. Most of that stuff's not worth anything. A couple of these. May as well toss those then. I really don't need them for my Grand Company all that much. Oh, I can toss that piece. That's about everything. No, thank you for giving me double the going rate for everything all the crap I just gave you. Oh yeah, I also need... No, again, we have like 6 days until the patch drops. I only need 9 more tombstones for the Moogle event. I'll get them in time. Like, I really don't care about the 100 tombstone item. I don't even remember what it is, but I remember not caring about it. But I would like to, at the very least, get the Karakul, so I don't have to then go and get thousands of Skycrafter scripts or whatever at some point, right? Boja time! Also, if anyone wants to hang out with me in Boja... Boom. Also, I started to understand the Lost Finds a little better, and I kind of... Yeah, I kind of hate the way they work. To a degree. And it's nice to be able to have, like, abilities and this list of items that you can use and stuff like that, but I kind of hate the way the abilities work. In that, like, once you move them from your holster onto your bar, they're, like, gone forever. It seems like. Like, right now, I have Protect and I have Cure on, but I'm not sure if I can ever put Spellforge back on my bar, because it's not in my holster anymore. I had it on my bar, then I replaced it with Protect, and now it feels like it's just gone. It says I have 3 uses left, but I don't know where to find it to put it back on my bar anymore, right? I don't know where the duty actions go once you turn them into duty actions. Potion kits and potions. Increased damage, yes. Healing potency? I mean, I do have Aurora, so why not? Defense and HP. Irregular. Damage. Damage take... Oh, no. No, this is the glass cannon essence. Yeah. Ranks up your damage dealt, but you take double damage, and your HP is only 30% of normal. Not great. No, I don't want to hold on to that. Thanks. Oh, no, wait. I don't need to keep a bunch of essences on me. Essences are, like, single use. Essences you use once, and then they last on you the whole time you're here or until you replace them with something else. I'll keep, like, 1 of each essence, then, so I can choose which one I want. As for the rest of this stuff, I don't think I need it. Yeah, this will work. Also, now I can finally rank myself up. I wasn't sure if there's any story associated with ranking up. Doesn't seem like it. So I should be able to rank up as I want, even off stream. I think the story is separate from the rank. See, new resistance quest is available, but it didn't actually start it. Quartermasters seem fit to expand your Lost Finds holster. Nice. So I have a higher capacity, basically. Yes, do I have more to report? Yes, I do. I've basically just been running around doing stuff in Boja and not actually ranking up at all, like this whole time. I probably only got enough for 2 or 3 levels, though. Expand your Lost Finds holster. You have nothing else to report. Yeah, I only had enough for 2 levels. Not surprising. What was I using here in Boja? I was using... Well, Magitech armor's not terrible, but I think I was using Aradeus. Oh, I already have him on my list, though. There we go. There's some Alexander music. Also, should I work on some of the quests? I mean, I'm streaming now, so yeah, I should probably work on some of the quests. Oh, I also forgot to open up my Chocobo saddlebag and see if there was anything I needed. I don't think so. I think I popped all my lockboxes previously, so I shouldn't need any of them. And all the other stuff, like clusters and things, you can just gather over time anyway. Let's see what we got. Time to focus. Nope, it's level 80. I need to level up my Gunbreaker before he can really do any of this stuff anyway. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing really, just a skirmish. Whoa, had to sneeze a couple times. Let's head for the skirmish, see if I can grab a group while I'm there that may be running around doing other stuff. A couple of skirmishes, actually. Conflicting with the first law. I don't think I ever did Monster Mash. I think I might have done Conflicting with the First Law at some point. Yeah, I think I did a little bit, but nothing much. Oh yeah, which, damage up or defense up? I think that'll depend on the group I can find. If I can find enough, a good enough group with like enough healers and tanks and stuff, I'll probably take the damage up. If not, I may pop the defense increase. Surprisingly enough, the skirmish is still going. I kind of figured it'd, like, be finished while I was en route. No one cares, Nimrod. You're not doing enough damage for me to care enough to stop and fight you. Oh, now it's gone. Alright, then. Oh, yeah. You can't just teleport from the map. You have to teleport from node to node in these areas. So it'll probably be a while before I'm making any actual story progress in Bozja. Because I really want a bunch of my Bozja stuff to be done on Gunbreaker, and I've got like 9 levels to go on him before he's ready to do any of the actual quests or anything. Okay, this one's still going. Wait, should I be taking out this guy then? There we go. This one. Boost magic damage taken myself. Oh yeah, I do tend to put those on that slot. Some forgotten fragments. What's the other one? It's the Gobwalker? Yeah, I'll use that one. Or 2. How about this one? Sneak and spell, I don't care too much about. I'll go to this one. Wait, I think Our Days is a little better, but I like this song more. What am I even doing up there? Whatever. Stupid the Gobwalker looks. Ow! Why did I get, like, no healing out of anything I just did there? Is it just that normal healing methods are utter garbage and you have to use the potions? Potency 200, yeah. Normal healing methods are garbage and you need to be using the potions, basically. 1600 cure potency, yep. That's what they're doing. Wait, is that a... yeah, that's already a resistance potion there. Okay. Let's see if anyone wants to raise me. Are they all going down too? Oh, crap. Yeah, I think that's the only other actual player here is already down too. Really no other player is going to show up for this? Screw it. I'm just gonna put out a looking for group or something and see if I can just snag a group, like, now, so I don't have to worry about that garbage again. Let's see if anyone needs some help. Better than just running into one, realizing potions are trash, and just dying. It's not. Seems like nobody's doing anything, really. This is the only 2 skirmishes on the map, and nobody's anywhere near them. Huh. Go ahead and limit how many of these guys I pull at once. Yeah, all normal healing methods seem like they're garbage here. And not so much the... maybe like no healing. Your potency 200, but this is just regen, that's why. That's why that was terrible. No, how about the guy right in front of you, stupid? How about you target him? Hold everyone. Nope. Let's just walk away, I suppose. Problem is I'm standing where they're spawning. So as soon as I kill one, more just spawn right on top of me. Also, I should be casting these on myself because they last for frickin' ever. I keep forgetting that. But yes, I need to keep dragging the enemies away, not fighting them where they're spawning. See, a bunch of the enemies would just like walk right into me, basically. This guy's not going anywhere, which means I have to go to him. Rip. Tear. What was it? The last one? Oh no, I think it's just rip and tear. That leads into the third one. Yes. Rip. Tear. And gouge. But I don't have anything that uses ready to gouge yet, I don't think. Forgetting about Bow Shock, which is a dot. Sonic Break, which is a dot. I always forget about them. No, better to go back to the main base and then teleport up. Yeah, this one seems fairly dead tonight. Actually, I wonder if the... Oh yeah, the battle manual doesn't do shit. Or you can't use it here. Maybe I could have used it if I did it before coming in, though. Oh no, I can use it. I don't know if the XP buffs do much in here, but you are gaining normal experience in here, so they probably do. You're just also gaining, like, metal and stuff like that, too. Whatever. Let's just go past these guys and drag them if we have to. I don't care. Heal. these guys have a lot of zone AoE type stuff going on. Ventilate seems like an AoE around him. Yes. AoE dot. Dumbass. And another dot. Keep forgetting to use those. Pulverize is going to be a big ol' AoE right at his feet, right? And I keep missing that. Oh boy. Regen. God, everything is right on top of me here. And I only dragged a few of these here. Other people dragged some too. There we go. Is this a group? You guys looking for another tank, please? Now there's nothing up. Wonderful. Wait for another skirmish. No critical engagements recently either. Oh, there's some. Where's everyone going? Right down here. Whoop! There's a CE. King of the Hounds. I don't know if I've run that one before. For these ones. Cool, but this skirmish is almost over. There we go. What is that? Stanek? I don't think I have that one yet. Commence! Start grabbing everyone. That is a lot of tanks. Ah. Jesus, right on the edge. Like all tanks on this party. Warrior amongst gunbreakers is a joke here. I'm not sure what it is. I think everyone else who was looking for a group already got one. Yep. Oh well. Gunbreaker party with one warrior. Go. $18 participants here? Hmm. I get the feeling I should not be there. I think that's gonna buzzsaw across. Yep. That's right. Obviously I know what that is. Cerberus does something like that too. Stack it all. I don't know, actually. He's creating a lot of lava spits. Void Quake. Buzzsaw across there. One of them gonna hit me? Yeah. Stepped right into one of them. Oof. That is a lot of death. There's a lot of dead bodies. Another lava spit, great. It's only 3 of them though. And they're going that way. I think I'm good here actually. But maybe not there. Does he jump 2 or 3 once, twice, I mean? Ow! Didn't realize that's what that one was. Okay, Void Tornado seemed like guaranteed damage. I'm not sure about that, really. But Void Tornado, it seems like once it happens, you take X amount of damage, no matter what you do. Am I in the right place here? Whoop. Yeah, I was. Woof. That is a lot of dead bodies. Do we not have any healers? I don't mind hanging out with whoever wants to stay. I mean, there's a lot of tanks for one party, but still, just having a party at all is useful. where they're going and what they're fighting. Well, I'm heading back here so I can teleport up to that and engage that skirmish up there. Oh wait, there's another skirmish here. There's one way to get everyone's attention. Now let's see if they just kill me. I need to remember to use Aurora early and often. It's a regen, not a heal. Yeah, I should stop going for the big AoE attacks. I'm starting to get down there and help. So the fewer pulls I can do, the better. Just get my health back up a bit. Yeah, but now there's a few more people here. At least one of them I think is a tank, because I'm not immediately pulling aggro. Resistance fighter. Today we take back our homeland! Nope. Get out of that. Also, I forgot to pop one of the essences. Whoops, walk right into that. Oh, shot. Alright, I'll probably end up finishing stream here. What is that one anyway? Or sock. Made a lot of field notes. Nice. Let me just head back to the base. Oh crap, another critical engagement. Let's register for it. Let me go ahead and look for... Hop over to Twitch. I'll look for someone to raid, and we'll either do it before or after this critical engagement, depending on how long this takes me. Probably after. Because my internet doesn't even want to load. Again. And so much of the stuff I use, probably the stuff for my avatar, seems to bog down my internet a lot. Big ones. I guess after. I guess after this critical engagement we'll finish it. Come on. Who's looking for groups? Anyone or no one? Looks like no one. Wow, like no one has loaded in who's interested. Let me grab a martialist. Essence. Yeah, man, no one needs a group. Couple down. I don't have access to it yet. Alright, here we go. Oh wow, someone really wanted to tank this guy. Like someone straight up must have voted him off of me. That's okay. If they want to tank him so bad, they can have it. And then here we go. Here comes all the crap we have to avoid. And I'm terrible at avoiding. Not too bad this time. Usually horrible, much more horrible at avoiding these than I am today. I was on blue last, I believe. Oop. Oh, looks like I'm main tank now. Come skin. Was on red last time. Nope. Got confused. Screwed that up. I think I'm dead here. Because I'm main tank and I'm confused, yeah. I was screwed. Is someone rezzing me? not anymore. Oh, there it is. Interesting. There we go. Much better. Now that's Clarice, right? Clarice, whatever. Yeah, I've already got that one. Alright, let me just get out of the way here for a moment. There shouldn't be any enemies here. We'll see. Alright, that's where I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for tonight. Let's see what other people are working on now. What are you guys doing in Final Fantasy 6.1? Oh, Rashi started playing Warframe. Good for him. Ish. And, oh, Heavensturn. Maybe. 6.3 speed running. With alts. TSR raid. Uwu Prague. Guild Wars 2 stuff. Not bad. Rated him recently. Stormblood for the first time. MSQ Stormblood. Interesting. Teaching someone Uwu. DJs. Savage Party Finder re-clears. No. Let's check these ones out. Party. Okay, he's done with Heavensturn. Let's try... Are you still going? I actually don't know if he's still going or not. I mean, he's still going. I don't know if he's still playing the game, like, progressing at all. But we'll go ahead and drop over there. Alright. We'll go ahead and raid over to 20 bucks today. He was talking about doing Stormblood MSQ, like, for the first time. I don't know if he's still doing that. He's just, like, hanging out with Limsa with some friends and stuff right now. We'll see. I think I will be back tomorrow. Is there another resistance up? Nice. Oh, less than 10 seconds remaining. Okay, never mind. I think I will be back tomorrow for a normal stream time. I think around 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'm probably gonna try starting Island Sanctuary tomorrow. I'll probably unlock whatever extremes I can, because that's usually pretty quick. I just need to speak to the bard or whatever, and then talk to him to unlock some of the extremes from Endwalker. I don't think I'll do any of them. And then I'll probably start Island Sanctuary tomorrow, so I can start making some progress on that off stream. Alright. I will see you guys tomorrow. Later.